guys to another episode of 1zz-fe. So I'm at the shop this morning working on stock cars on the lift. I'm just replacing the motor. The motor is right there. And then I don't really got much to do, but I got that to work, and then there go my Celica behind me. The Celica is right there. Celica need a lot of stuff done to it, like for rebuilding the motor. And after I show y'all in my last video, I actually blow the motor up. It's just piston 3 melted. It wasn't a big deal though, because the car was running untuned, and it was a surprise to me. It damaged the motor, but I ain't sweating it because the block was stock. It was OEM parts in it, so I don't really care about it. But let me show you the parts at the bottom half of the engine. So rebuilding this thing, I'm going to use the stock crank, and I'm going to use about these things, the timing chain and the stock OEM pump. Also for the strainer, I'm going to use that back, the oil pickup tube. I'm going to use it back, no biggie. And yeah, I don't really matter. A lot of people laughing and say I blow my motor, but as I said, it's OEM parts, and I ain't tripping about it because for a long time I needed to sleeve the block. So there's this location close to me, well, like 2 hours away in Virginia, because I'm in Maryland. So what they do dart and sleeve in cylinder blocks. So yeah, I went down there, I dropped it 2 hours, went down there, I dropped the block off to them. So yeah, they're gonna sleeve it for me and give me a call. But in the meantime, they're sleeving it. They said they can do the pistons for me. Own out the block for the sleeve for the piston. Well, yeah, I'm thinking about it. Might as well I just let them do it. Let me show you the piston I'm using. So I'm using this pistons, and this pistons is a 8-to-1 ratio pistons, low compression. And I don't know what brand it is, but I know I got it offline from this company. I won't say the company for now. But then I got these rods separately, and these rods are max speeding rods, I believe. So they have it. I'm going to use this inside here. So Celica motor is a 1.8 motor, and this pistons is an oversized pistons. Is I think it's a 82 millimeter, 82.5 millimeter piston. So this is going to be big enough. So I'm going to change a lot of things in the motor over there. And for sleeving, it's pretty much kind of expensive. It's pricey. It costs a lot to do it. But as for the cylinder head was sport and polished. Everything was sport and polished by me. And the cams is actually a stage 2 cams. I wanted to get stage 3 cams, but for some reason I get 2. But the valve is actually aftermarket valve, make to take a lot of pressure. So the head was built, and there the remaining from the cylinder, the piston melting, number 3. But yeah, the spring and the valve is actually aftermarket. They're pretty much expensive, so I make sure to build the head so I won't damage it like easily. But yeah, let me show you the piston that damaged. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, it's back here. So I'm going to take you guys through the build at this motor again. I wanted to do it for the get-go, but it take a lot of time and I had to finish it. So this is the OEM pistons I had in the car. and it actually melt the pistons. So reason for that melting the pistons, so I can put up I'll probably put up a video and show you what caused it to melt. So this morning I turned on the fuel pressure. Look at that, it's like 20 psi. It was running 16 psi from the fuel pressure. The piston, because I explained in the video right there. But yeah, the Celica is down for a while. Hopefully I can get it done like in 2 months, or probably earlier than that, because I like driving it. I like coming on boost because the car really aggressive, a lot of torque. And yeah, I got some glow shift gauge and AEM airflow ratio, and I got the boost gauge right there, glow shift gauge too, and there go the stage 2 cams. They probably got less than 500 miles, probably. Yeah, I think they probably get like 200 miles on them. And these cams is pretty much good. They're really aggressive in the car. And there go the one for the VVT-i. And to put this VVT-i gear in, it's not hard, but it's kind of tricky. Most people, what they do to get it back aligned, you gotta blow air through one of these holes and lock it inside, and then when you put it back, I think as soon as you move the gear, it's supposed to come back in place. If you don't do that properly, the car VVT-i won't come on, and the car will run like lazy. I believe it won't go over like 4,000 RPM, I believe. So, well, that's what I read online, and I read some stuff. But what I did with mine, I pulled it apart and actually locked the gear where it's supposed to lock inside, and then I put it on the cam, and then I put it back, put all the bolts back, and then I shift it and it unlocks. So that's one of the easiest way to do it. I think I make video on it, pulling it up. I can add that video in it. So hopefully when I'm done talk about it, I just add that video in it. But get to find out, this is one of the best way to set this VVT-i gear. Just pull it apart. Pull it apart and come with a pin inside here. This thing actually locked it in place, and what you want to do is just turn it so it don't lock right in there. When you install the cam gear, when you install the VVT-i and this thing right there, then you set it back. But one of the easiest way I found out you could do what you're doing is to pull it apart. Once you pull it apart, you should be good. Put it apart, set it, put it on the gear, the camshaft, put the gear in the camshaft, and then you put it back together. It's one of the easiest way to do it. These bolts is like special bolts, so I didn't have no socket to pull it, but they're easy to pull. So what I did, I used pliers, more likely a vice grip, and I lock it. That's why I get to pull it. But yeah, it's pretty much easy. And pretty much my Celica is one of the dopest Celica in Maryland right now. I think the section where I'm from, I'm the only one running on boost. And for the turbo, it's just a eBay turbo I got on the car. And it's just 50 trim turbo, spoon way quick. That's what I wanted. And the wastegate, I need to change it because that wastegate is a eBay wastegate, and anytime it get too hot, the wastegate will fall apart and it caused me to lose a lot of boost. So, oh yeah, a little bit about the fuel system. This fuel system is aftermarket, bigger size fuel system upgrade. Fuel pump I'm running is AEM. I think like 340 or 320 PSI pump. I got the whole lines redid and all of that. As I said, all the work on the car is done by me. For the intercooler is gives a 4-inch intercooler by 31, and I forgot 32 by what, but pretty much the intercooler started from here and then it end up here. So think about how big the intercooler is. I got some video that I will just put that in too. But yeah, that's a little bit about the Celica. The Celica is a dope ass car, man. I like it. A lot of people like the car. When I pull up to car meet, everyone will just come around the car, like just watch what's going on. It's pretty much good. It's cool and chilling, and I really like it. I really like the attention. So as I said, now I'm here at my shop. Yeah, changing that engine. That's the good one, that's the bad one right there. So that's what I'm working on this morning, and that's just a little bit of update about the Celica and what I'm doing this morning. So hopefully I can get more done this evening and make some better videos. And yeah, just let me know what y'all want to talk about, what you want me to talk about the Celica, or whatever y'all interested. Just let me know. I get it done. Alright, there you got it, guys. If I'm not working on fast cars, building fast cars, I'm doing something in mechanic. I'm working on some stock cars. Get it done, get it out of the shop. So yeah, this is what I'm doing right now. As I said early on, I gotta replace the engine in this one, and we got it junkyard engine to be replaced, and that's what I'm doing now. So this motor probably take me like 3 hours, 4 hours to get it in, get it running, get the car out of the shop. Yeah, and that's what we do. I work in everything. I do electrical, replace transmission, replace engine, AC, everything. I do it all. Long as it's a car, yeah, that's what I do. But I wasn't a fan of working on cars in the beginning, because doing mechanic is because fast cars, like my Celica. That's what motivated me the most to start to do mechanic way back then. And yeah, I'm still in it. It's like 14 years now, I believe, I'm doing mechanic. And I just like working on fast cars. I just like it. I like the pull, I like the adrenaline rush, I like the G-force, I like everything about it. So yeah, I'm in it for the win. I'm in it for the fun. I'm in it for everything. Cars is life, man. Yo, everything I like about it, everything. So liking everything, that's why I'm doing like this stock car, doing motor. But I won't time lapse it. I will just put it in and show y'all the result, going back and forth. But I know y'all don't want to see stock cars. It's all about modified cars. It's all about Celicas. Celica is life. I always wanted a Celica. That's life. Yeah. So I probably show you soon as I finish that one. I probably show you the fender roll. That's what I was about to say. It definitely need it because I'm chewing up my tires like real fucking bad. I don't know if you can see it. So as soon as I finish putting in that motor, I'm gonna roll the rear fender. and probably get some new tires as soon as I finish rebuilding this motor. And as for this, for the side skirt, look at that thing, it's a lot of grease. That's when I blow the motor. Blow the motor, a lot of oil just keep flashing all about. So yeah, there you have it. So there you have it. Engine is back in, the car is running. So I'm using this yellow container to bleed the air bubbles on the cooling system. So it's attached to the radiator inlet. So it's gonna be for a while until it bleed. I gotta wait till the car reach normal operating temperature, then the thermostat open, then all the air bubbles that trap inside the cylinder block can actually come up through this. And all this do to bleed it, because this a bit higher than the radiator, so she says higher than all the cooling inlet and outlet. You got a bubbles. So any higher point than normal level for the cooling system, it would allow the bubbles or the air pocket trap inside here to come up through that. So this is what we use to bleed it. So yeah, the car running properly, idling good. Now I just need to take it on a test drive and should be good. Then get this shit out of the shop and start on the next one. So I got that motor to do. But the main focus is on the Celica right there. The real main focus is on the Celica. So the Celica is what I'm really focusing on. But as I said, I need to get the block back from the machine shop with the sleeve and all of that before I can actually start to rebuild the motor again. So yeah, there you have it. I think I'm gonna end this video for today. Hopefully tomorrow I can get some exciting thing for you guys. Yeah, and there you have it. Just remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel.